cloudy today. Hey then. So I'm out and about in this neighborhood of Brooklyn called Bushwick. It's said to be a hipster neighborhood. It feels hippie-ish. And it also feels hoodish too. They said that this is one of the few neighborhoods in New York that has not been gentrified. You don't have to ride. Oh, I was about to say, who's riding so close? Yeah, but it's said to be one of the few neighborhoods in Brooklyn that has not seen gentrification. And gentrification in many people's eyes can be a good thing, you know, because that's where many of the people who have money, the developers, come in and they uplift the neighborhood. They give they give the neighborhood a facelift, basically. So it is early. A lot of these stores are still closed. It's 8:16. I got up like an hour ago, and I'm out for my early morning walk. Maybe on the way back, one of these stores will be open, because I know that they did phase 2 reopening of New York City on the Monday, on the 22nd. So retail stores were allowed to open, but it's a very interesting neighborhood. Bushwick. Bushwick. I take my walks throughout New York City. I'm acting like I'm a tourist, as if I don't live here. But I do. But that's the thing, New York City is so big and diverse that everything is like a tourist spot. Even a lot of native New Yorkers have not seen certain parts of New York. Is this that park? Alright, put the camera on. Yeah, it's gonna be cloudy today. I checked the weather forecast and they said that it was not supposed to rain, but we shall see. Oh, they have the playground open. Looks like a nice park. They have a lot of street art too. And the buildings over here. Alright, let's take a walk through the park, y'all. Hey, what's up, Isaac? Where are you watching from? Where are you tuning in from? He got his start early with his beer, his alcohol. It is too early to be drinking, but I guess it's never too early to drink, huh? Whenever you feel like drinking. Hey, Birdie. Yeah, I'm in Bushwick, Brooklyn. I don't know if I've ever been to this part before. Let's go this way. Okay, I was gonna say, where are all the people out doing the exercise? But they are out. We are out here. They beat me out here. And y'all, it feels like one of my subscribers told me that looks like I lost some weight. Now that I think about it, it feels like I lost weight. Because this shirt that I'm wearing is a tank top. It's a large. And I noticed the sleeves keep falling off. You're from Denmark? Wow, you're way over there. What you doing way over there? It's amazing how I'll be having like people that support my page from many different parts of the world. People are out in the park and it feels great. Yes. They need to do a cleanup though. I noticed there's like trash in the streets over here. They gotta do something about that. Antennas. It's a cute doggy. Yeah, I can tell I lost weight because this shirt is like loose fitting now. And the straps seem like they want to fall off. But that's a good thing, I guess. I'm tightening up. Because I be eating good. 1 lap equals 1/3 of a mile. I guess to give us an idea. This goes all the way around the circumference of this park. So that means it takes 3 laps, nearly over 3 laps to equal 1 mile. Because one lap equals 1/3 of a mile, right? Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going because I'm not familiar with this neighborhood, but we're gonna find out. On the way back, I'm gonna grab me some food. And the thing is, see, a lot of people jog, but for me, I think walking is good enough for me. Because look, I lost weight, and the thing is, I think the last time I weighed myself, I was maybe like 165, 170 maybe. I'm like, that gotta be my dreads. Yeah, I had to do a medical screening for my practicum when I was working at the prison for the California Department of Corrections. And I remember when I went and I got weighed, I think I was, let me go this way. Okay. Yeah, I was, I think she said like 165 or 170. I'm like, that got to be my dress, y'all. That got to be my dress because I know I am not that heavy, but I guess so. I be eating good, so. Before this whole pandemic, I used to go to restaurants like it was going out of style. Getting me a nice plate of food. Spending good money because LA restaurants are really expensive, man. Talking about like $30 a plate at the restaurants I would go to anyway, but it was good food though. That's what matters the most. Good food. So I noticed that they say restaurants were included in the phase 2 reopening of New York City that happened on Monday, this past Monday. But you only could eat outside. I think it's dine out. So that's good though. You need to be outside, get some fresh oxygen. So, but I haven't seen any restaurants. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. I need to go to the right place where I can just go down. I think I know I want to go. I'm probably going to go to West Forest, where I can just go down, walk down the street, and stumble across some good restaurants. With outdoor seating. That's another thing though. Some of these restaurants don't have that much outdoor seating. So, be sitting out there or waiting to get seated. I ain't with that. I have not stand in nobody's line since this pandemic. I know there have been a lot of lines people have been standing in because they have been limiting the number of customers inside the store here. 1 lap equals 1/3 of a mile. So I just did almost 1/3 of a mile, but I'm gonna do a lot more walking. So I just wanted to take a tour around that park. That's nice though. It's good they have the playground open over there too. Probably come back. But look, y'all. Happened. Free massages in the park. Yeah, New York is starting to feel like normal again. Slowly but surely. I'm happy because guess what? I moved back to New York City. Ooh, see how they play? Like, is it that serious? Get his tag number. Is it really that serious? It's like some people be damned about to hit pedestrians just to get to a red light. Like, come on. It's not that serious. But yeah, when I moved back to New York City, April 1st from LA, the city was completely shut down. So it was really interesting seeing New York City like that. I've never seen New York like that ever, so it was a sight to see. It's like, whoa, the only time I see New York where things are shut down would probably be like maybe the middle of the night. You have to stay like up, like all the way up. What's this? Stay up till like past 4 o'clock in the morning, middle of the night, basically. We have a lot of street art. That's cute. I have an eye for art, guys, so I have like created an album, street art in New York City and street art in LA, with tons and tons of pictures. So yeah, I gotta start super early with this walk. I can feel, that's cute, I can feel the temperature rising. Maybe it's just my blood circulating, but thank God it's a nice breeze outside. Yeah, I be putting in some work, y'all. I be putting in some miles. And the thing is, before I know it, I end up like in a totally different neighborhood. I'm like, where am I? Curious women are motivators, women fighters, women are innovators. From South Sudan, Rumbek Town. Damn. All of y'all from over there. Y'all from way over there. Have y'all ever been to New York? Y'all should come over here. So I swear, New York feels like a big salad bowl with people from many different places across the world. That's why I love it so much. What's up, dog? Dog daycare and boarding. When I was living in Atlanta, I thought it was so cool when I came across doggy daycares. It's like they have their own little hotels. I was gonna put my dogs in a daycare when I went out of town when I was living in Atlanta. They charge like $35 a night, $40 a night. And some of those hotels are really posh. Like they have TVs, flat screen TVs inside the room. The dogs have their own bed. It's like, whoa. But they were trying to discriminate against pit bulls. Some of them were. So it's like, oh, pit bulls have been known to get into fights. It's like, not my dog. You can't generalize and say all pit bulls are dangerous. It's not fair. What's up, Mark? Mark, let me guess where you're from again. You're living in the UK, I think, right? I believe you're from the UK. Or you're living in the UK. I don't know if you were born there. They have a Dunkin' Donuts and a Popeyes. This is Knickerbocker. I love the name of this street, Knickerbocker Avenue. That's a nice design over there. That's nice, isn't it? Nice tour of the city. You're welcome. See, I remember you're living in the UK. My memory is not that bad. All right. Yeah, thanks to technology, to take you guys with me, and that's what I do. So I'll get a lot of like inbox messages from people asking me, can you tell me more about yourself? And I would think that on my page is pretty clear as to who I am and what I do, considering how many videos I have. Like, so I'm a vlogger, obviously. I do these like spontaneous, impromptu vlogs where I just decide to wake up one day like I did this morning. I woke up and I was like, damn, I should take a walk throughout this neighborhood. Never been through this neighborhood before, and just turn on the camera and vlog, and talk to you guys. So I do that. But I'm also a doctoral student of clinical psychology, approaching my final year, which is my pre-doc internship that I start here in New York City in the fall. So that'll be the final phase of my PhD program, and then I graduate. And then I work towards my postdoc hours to become licensed as a doctor, a clinical psychologist. So I do that. I do a number of things, okay? I also own a couple organizations that I manage, literary, nonprofit, where I give back to the community. So there's a lot of warehouses, I noticed when I was coming through this neighborhood. I'm also a writer. I write different things. I remember talking to my former supervisor when I was working at the prison, right? He's a white man. And when I told him I was a writer, he was like, oh, what kind of things you write? And for me, I'm like, shit. You really want to know? He's like, yeah, I want to know. I was like, do you really, really want to know? It's like, yeah. I was like, well, I write BDSM erotica. It's like, oh, I said, you know what BDSM is? Because a lot of people do not know what BDSM is. So I had to break it down to him, and he was like, oh, okay. Good morning. It's like, oh, okay. I was like, I feel kind of ashamed to say that. Thanks, Roger. No, wait, I said, wait a minute, is that my uncle? Well, no, that's not. You have a nice day, too. But yeah, so I always like to see people's reaction when I tell them what kind of books I write. But besides that, I've written the autobiography that have yet to be released. I do have snippets of my, that looks like walking towards Manhattan though. I don't think Bushwick is that far from Manhattan. I don't think so. I'm all over. NYPD is just chilling. Nice today. I want to go to a nice restaurant, sit down, order some really good food today, get some nice drink. I don't know, maybe my favorite drink I usually order is, can you guys guess? What's my favorite drink that I order? Alcoholic beverage that I order? Yes, I walk so much, y'all. I have like really strong legs. I have like track star legs. Oh, there is the World Trade Center down there. All right then. And then that must be the what do you call that building? I forget. The pointy top. No way I'm walking to Manhattan. I probably would though. Knowing me, I would walk to Manhattan. Yeah, I walk all the way from lower Manhattan, like West 4th, all the way up to, it's a lot of noise because this is like a, like, what do you call this district? I don't know. Warehouses, and there's construction going because a lot of construction was put on pause in New York. So they going crazy with construction out here. They write on everything there. Oh, have you noticed? Yeah, all the buildings are laced with artwork. Here, this is Bushwick. So I've noticed there's more art on the side of the buildings out here in Bushwick, Brooklyn. You know? I mean, you see that consistently across New York. My friend said he's gonna call me Dora the Explorer. Cause I be everywhere, y'all. Getting it in. But I've been like this though, y'all. As far as back as I can remember. Just out, exploring, seeing what I can see in the beautiful city. Get off this street though. Oh yeah, so I was telling you guys that I walk all the way from lower Manhattan, like West 4th Street and West 4th Village where New York University is. all the way up to like Midtown, like 59th Street. Not to mention when I walk from Upper East Side all the way down to like Lower Manhattan. Y'all, I'll be putting in work. Be putting in that work. What's this? This is a cougar or a leopard. It's like half animal, half human. They got Snickers on the tiger with that's interesting. Who did that? I like how they have benches outside you can sit down. But they really do need to like clean up out here though. Thing is, like, crossing the street in New York is a huge risk. Because I don't know why New Yorkers do this, but they do not care about pedestrians. And I know some places, sometimes like other places, yeah, drivers do the same thing, but like, no, usually other places, drivers will slow down. They may be upset, they may honk their horn if pedestrian walks out in the street when it's not their turn or whatever. But even when it's your turn in New York City to walk out on the street, these drivers are so impatient that, oh my gosh, y'all, they will hit your ass. I was like, you're really gonna hit me? But see, I'm the kind of person, y'all, when I say, I will, and I did this before. This was off the record, y'all. This is off the record now. But I was in Hollywood, California, and I had worked a long day. I was so tired at my practicum site, right? And it was hot. It was just kind of like today, but hotter because it was in the afternoon towards the evening. And when I say, y'all, I was hot and bothered, and I was hungry. Listen to this story, y'all. So I was hot, I was hungry, I was hangry basically. I was coming home. You guys know I take public transportation everywhere. I walk. And so, you know how it is. You get off of work, you tired, you ready to go home, you're hungry. That was me. So I'm walking down Hollywood Boulevard after I had stopped to Popeyes to get me some food. Got me some Popeyes. I'm crossing the street. And as I'm crossing the street to get to the other side of Hollywood Boulevard, there was this driver. He pulled up. This story is so funny to me, y'all. And I amazed myself. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. Oh, look at this. This is nice. I love it. So there was this driver who felt like he didn't have to stop. And he wanted to rush me. So what he did was, instead of coming to a complete stop, he rolled through the stop sign. He did not stop. I was like crossing the street, nearly almost on the sidewalk, but not quite there yet. And this motherfucker came within a hair of hitting me. And so it was just a knee-jerk reaction, y'all. Like, I swear, it was just impulse. Like, it was a reaction. I could not help it. And I took my fist. My fist just automatically lifted up from my waist. The same fist that I was, what is this? The same fist that I was using to hold my bag of Popeye's chicken. I took that same fist, or hand, made a fist, and punched this motherfucker window. I hit it 3 times. I'm like, dude, stop. I was basically trying to signal to him, like, stop. Why are you rolling your car like you're about to hit me? Stop. So I'm punching his window. I hit it 3 times, y'all. And when I looked at his window, I was like, oh my gosh, I did not do that. I was like, oh my gosh. And I told my professor this story, y'all. He was like, oh, no, not to bother you. But I was like, listen, I did not intend to do that. but my life was in danger, okay? My life was in danger, you understand? What is this? I felt like my life was in danger, and it was just initial reaction. That's just like if somebody come up to you and they throw a fist at you. That's how I felt. That's what I'm telling y'all. These hands is dangerous, y'all. I did not know my hands could do that, but my hands completely broke that man's windshield. Like, his entire front windshield was shattered. He jumped out of his car. This man was like 6'7", I swear to God. It was a white man. This man was like 6'7". He jumped out of his car and he proceeded to like walk towards me, and I ran. Y'all ran inside one of those stores. I was like, stop. I felt like he was about to hit me, right? He was confronting me. He was like, why you hit my car? I said, because you almost hit me. You like hit me pretty much. Like, this was like, he was like this. Yo, it was just, I say it was just a reflex, man. That's what I'm saying. I be trying to warn people, like, that's why I'm never scared about walking out by myself as a woman, because I'm telling y'all, I have like impeccable strength. I amaze myself. I be amazed, like, God damn, girl. When I see, like, do something, I see like the impact, I be like, whew. I pleaded for that man. I was like, please, I'm sorry, but you almost hit me. I ran into a store, and the store owner was telling him, man, just leave her alone. Just go, just go, just go. So he left. His window, he got back in his car, his window was completely shut. I'm like, you got it. I looked at, like, he got it. He had it. Dude, he got it. I just got an Amber Alert on my phone. Queens. Is this Queens? Did I walk to Queens? That's crazy if I did, right? I was just in Brooklyn and Bushwick. I don't know where I'm at now. But yeah. Yeah. I swear I'm not a violent person, but if you cross me, like, listen, I have every right to protect myself, just like anybody else. I be warning people, hey, don't do it. Don't do it. You never know what somebody is capable of. That's all I gotta say. I think I'm gonna get off this Knickerbocker Street. I might get a bicycle. I haven't rode a bicycle in ages, y'all. Yeah, I have some stories to tell. I'm telling you, these little hands here do some damage, yo. Y'all know how to throw the hands. Make sure it's noisy. It's noisy. They're going this way. I wonder, I think the train station is that way. It's so loud. All right, let's go this way. So that was that. That was that. And I had called my boyfriend at the time, and I was just like, I was freaking out, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh, I just broke this guy's window. I did not mean to. I was scared, y'all. I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna kill me. But why was I so scared when this dude almost hit me? Like, he damn near hit me. His car touched me, y'all. I'm telling you. His car touched me. Like, might as well say he hit me. But, Listen, I don't play. Me don't play with that. Me don't play. I remember when I was younger, y'all. My sister, don't tell her I said this. Don't tell my sister I said this, but when I was younger, like I was an OCD. I'm kind of still OCD a little bit, but I know how to manage it. But when I was younger, I was OCD to the point where my room was like spick and span, clean. I always make my bed. I still do make my bed when I get up in the morning. And when I make my bed, like when I was younger, I didn't want anybody to sit on it at all. Like, do not touch my bed. Don't sit on my bed. My sister went against my wishes, right? And sat on my bed. After I made it clear, do not sit on my bed. Oh my gosh. And this was another knee-jerk reaction. So she sat, and I probably was like, I was in elementary school. I don't know, 9, 10, something like that. But this was a knee-jerk reaction too. And so, when I say, oh, what are they doing? When I say it was a knee-jerk reaction, and somehow my hand made a fist and went across her eyeball, her face, it happened so fast, y'all. And my sister 3 years older than me. And I look at her face, and slowly but surely, her eye, the area, you know, around her eye, right? Her eye socket, whatever you call that, was turning purple. And my sister kind of light-skinned. She's lighter than me. She's lighter. She's much lighter than me. And her eye was turning purple and bluish. And I was like, I was so scared. And I begged her. I said, please don't. Please. First, I was scared that she was going to first hit me back, like beat my ass. Because, of course, she's bigger than me. And I also was scared that she was going to tell my mom that, please don't tell mom, please. Because if she told her mom, that was going to be another ass whooping. I was like, please. Please. Yo, I didn't know I had that much power, yo. But that's the thing, when you're adrenaline, what do you call it, adrenaline? When your adrenaline gets pumping, yo, woo, you bound to do anything. Yeah, this is Queens, y'all. We in Queens. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho. We is in Queens because I see the Queens bus right here. Q. That's how you know where you at, because the buses are labeled with the first letter of the borough. So of course there are 5 boroughs in New York, but y'all can't see. I just want to show y'all. This light changes. And so this one says Q59, let you know we're in Queens. That's a Queens bus. And you see the bus stops too, they're labeled Q, which stands for Queens. BX is Bronx. B is Brooklyn. M is Manhattan. What am I missing? Staten Island. I rarely go to Staten Island, y'all. But I would imagine those buses are labeled with an S or something like that. And where's it? I say Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens be at Manhattan, and Staten Island. All the 5 boroughs. Oh yeah. So I'm imagining, damn, I'm in Queens that fast. So I'm assuming that what is that neighborhood? Bushwick, where we just left, it borders along Brooklyn and Queens, I guess. So it looks like we in Queens, y'all. I had said to myself too, like, dang, I haven't been to Queens. been all over New York, Manhattan. I was just in the Bronx the other day. Was that yesterday? Damn, time go by so fast, y'all. I was just like, that was yesterday. I went to the Bronx yesterday. I sure did. I was just in the Bronx yesterday. And I've been to Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, I'm in Queens. I haven't been to Staten Island. For Staten Island, you gotta take a ferry to get over there. It's the L train. Bushwick runs parallel. We just left Knickerbocker. That was Knickerbocker. All right. Let's see. Should we walk down Bushwick? Shout out to the class of 2020 who didn't get a regular graduation. I think that's Manhattan in the distance. I saw the World Trade Center off in the far distance down that way. Let's see. I'm probably gonna go this way. But let me start telling y'all about my violent adventures. I swear to God, I'm not a violent person, y'all. That was so long ago. Alright, so it's saying Williamsburg. Greenpoint is to the right. We are right here on Bushwick Avenue. Most of the stores are still closed right now because it is 8 minutes till 9 a.m. on the East Coast. The delis are open though. The delis open super early. They open like I think 7, if I can recall. When I used to live here, they open early. Deli stores. I don't know what they waiting on. I guess they're waiting on 9, 10 o'clock. So think about family-owned businesses. You can open it whenever you want to open it. Yeah, I'm gonna find a nice restaurant to go to. Brooklyn got some really good food. I went to this when I came for my what was that? For my interview when I came. Or what was that when I completed my onboarding process? I was in New York in January for my interview, and I came back I think in March to do my onboarding process for my internship. Either one, but when I came, I went to Brooklyn to this restaurant called Sweet Chicks. Oh my God! When I say that, I think I got chicken and waffles. It was so good, y'all. Yes, it was delicious, honey. And I got, what kind of drink it was? It wasn't, I didn't get wine. It wasn't, oh, Long Island iced tea. Oh, it was so good, y'all. They made it, and the bartender, he was being nice. He was nice. He had, he made me a nice Long Island iced tea. 2008, that's 2 years after I graduated college. I graduated Florida State University in 2006. Top foot spa. Yeah, I need me a nice massage. I had a friend, Staten Island, he's a masseuse, but he was tripping, y'all. I cut his ass off. That motherfucker was tripping. Alright, let's see how long we're gonna go. How long have we been live? I'll probably go to like, I don't know, 20 more minutes. I gotta make sure I save a little bit of battery so I can get back. Or I just ask somebody, hey, tell me how to get. So I've been seeing these, what do you call these damn things? Speed bikes, motorbikes, or whatever you're gonna call them. I think it's pretty cool. It's called Revel. Those are interesting. And I think they transport customers to wherever you need to go. I wouldn't get on one. I'm like, hell no, I don't trust nobody like that. Riding on no dang on motorbike. I'll ride in the car as a stranger, you know, like in Lyft, right? But, baby. I have a taste for some steak. Where are you guys tuning in from? Don't mean trucks. I have a taste for some steak, potatoes. It's crazy. I'm thinking about dating, right? And how when you've been single for so long, and then you go like on a date, you start dating. Ooh, Pilates. I used to do Pilates, y'all, in college when I was, I think, a freshman in college. I took this Pilates course. It actually was called Yoga Lattes. It was yoga and Pilates put together. It was fun. I used to do ballet back in the day too. Used to be a ballerina in elementary school. They're getting ready to open. Okay. But see, these restaurants that don't have outdoor seating, you gotta get it to go. Which sucks. Cause, oh, they got some spaghetti. But see, everybody don't make their spaghetti right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't make that spaghetti right. You gotta make it right. But oh yeah, so like dating is different. It's weird because like me, I'm very comfortable being alone, right? And when you've been single for so long, like I don't have any kids, I'm single. It feels weird because it's just, single life is a different life. Like you just on your own, you make your own decisions. You don't gotta wait on nobody for nothing. You do it how you wanna do it, when you wanna do it, where you wanna do it. But when you start dating, all of that shit changed because now you got to consider another person. I just be like, it may seem like I'm selfish. It comes off as selfishness, I guess, because I'm just so used to doing things by myself, on my own. So you have to make like adjustments. Ew, what's up? But you have to make adjustments where you include and consider another person in your affairs. And I just be like, listen, you better get with the program. You better get with the program, baby. Let's see how far I'm gonna walk. I've been building up my stamina so I can walk a good long distance without getting tired now, y'all. Without like my feet hurting. Because usually like my feet start hurting first. And then I started to feel it in my legs. But I'm good to go. Y'all talk black to me. What's up? Well, hi, me. I need to go to Florida, y'all. That's my home state. I haven't been there in a while. I've been evading home. My cousin was like, that's going to be your challenge. That's a big challenge. It's not really a challenge. Like, it's not like I can't go. Florida's not that far from New York. Quick flight. But it's just, I don't know. I'm particular. I love how they have so many markets out here, y'all. particular about stuff.
No, yo creo que es tostado.
That coffee smells good, but I don't even drink coffee. Nope. Try to get better with holding the camera. I know sometimes it be shaky. It's a nice, cute little neighborhood, though. Yeah, see, there's another person on it, Rebel. That's something new. Come on. You guys have any questions? Tribeca Pediatrics. Wait, now we're in Tribeca? What? This cannot be Tribeca. Wait, I thought Tribeca was in Manhattan. Wait a minute. Tribeca stands for Triangle Below Canal Street. Well, that's the thing. You have businesses be just like copying other names from stuff that don't even apply to them. I seen a store out here with the name West Coast. I'm like, oh, no, wrong coast. This is not the West Coast. It was like West Coast Pizza or something. This is not West Coast, baby. Yeah, I'm about to say this gotta still be Brooklyn, because this does not feel like Manhattan. Manhattan got a totally different feel to it. Okay, I got one more story for y'all. When I had to use my reflexes. My reflexes basically used me. That's what happened. I didn't use my reflexes. My reflexes just used me out of nowhere. I'm like, oh no. That's a cute little building over there. Like that. The sun isn't out. It will have a better lighting if the sun is out. But it's cloudy right now. With no possibility of rain, hopefully. So, y'all, I had some male cousins. They were so annoying. Y'all know how boys can be around girls. They are just annoying. Ugh. This is, what does it say? Welcome to Salerno. Welcome to Salerno. So, yeah, these motherfuckers was annoying. And they thought just because I was a girl that they can get over, right? They thought since I was a girl, they can try to, try to play your girl. So we was in church, and that was a whole nother thing, too. We used to go to church all the time, right? We sitting in church. We was young. It was like elementary age. And so I like that. Fight power. Fight power. So we was sitting in church, and my cousin, on top of that, thought just because we was in church that I wasn't gonna let loose on his ass. So we sitting in church, like in the middle pew, middle of the church, basically. people in front of us, people behind us, the left of us, and the right of us. And he wanted to tease, and he had hit me. He didn't hit me that hard, but I ain't really play. I don't play fight, you know what I'm saying? That just ain't me. I ain't. Don't want to play fight with me. I don't play like that. So he playing fighting and shit, right? And my reflex kicked in. And my palm, my hand just automatically made a fist. And I swear to God, y'all, I hit motherfucker so hard in his face. He ain't never hit me. He ain't never try that shit again. And his eyes, like, I just remember his reaction was like, his nose swollen up, his eyes was watery, motherfucker, tears coming down his eyes automatically. It's like, whoa. I was like, yeah, keep your hands to yourself. I don't care we in church, because you know you're in church, you're supposed to have a certain kind of behavior, you know, formal behavior, and all of that cute stuff. Don't play with me. They know I ain't played the radio. They know I did not, because I was a tomboy and I used to be beating the shit out of their ass. So they know I did not freaking play. But they like to play, you know? That's what happens. Boom! I'm telling you, boom! They got motherfuckers. That motherfucker got boom! Out of nowhere, yo. Astrology. Psychic. So yeah, that's how that went. But sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta let people know. Oh, they giving out free food, huh? Free food. What's in those bags? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do that sometimes. You don't want to. Like I said, I am not a violent person. I'm not, I swear. I'm just not. But people be trying your gangster. That's why I always have to pray, like, oh, please don't let these, ooh, please. You gotta pray for other people, not really for yourself, but for other people. See, I was gonna walk down this way. Well, I'm gonna go this way. What does that say, 50? What? Is that 51st Street or? I don't know what street that is. Let's go this way though. No, that's S1. What? S 1st Street? That's a different name. So yeah, you gotta pray for other people. I be like, when I see that, you know, cause especially when you're dealing with like people out and about, strangers, shit happens. Motherfuckers want to jump bad at you for stupid shit, think that they can do something, and you gotta just pray when you sense something like about to go down. I pray for other people, like, Lord, please, Lord. Cause I ain't scared about I'm just scared for them. Be like, hey, cause I know I would do some damage, and that was back in the day. Elementary school, I'm blacking people's eyes, so I already know. Listen, I ain't with that fighting. Hey, birdie. I thought those adventures is funny though. I love these stores out here in New York. It's like neighborhood stores. So cute. Dang, knock that shit out. Dang. I want to get me a good smoothie. That's what I need. Like, after I work out, a good smoothie, I'm going to go home, take me a nice shower. Yes, honey. So they say that Bushwick is not really being gentrified, but it is, slowly. It is. Let's see. Go up, we need 10 more minutes. And, yeah, this man, not him, but when I was walking, I don't know if y'all can see that man over there out the window. It was a man hanging out the window, right, in Harlem. with a dirty ass mask on his face, right? Y'all know I don't really be walking with no mask on like that. But he had this dirty ass mask on his face. And he hanging out the window gonna ask me, talking about, hey miss, you want a mask? Hell no, even if I did want a mask, I ain't taking one from your motherfucking dingy ass, dirty ass mask on his face. I laughed at his ass. I'm like, you got to be joking. You got to be joking. People is funny, yo. It's hilarious. It's a train station down here. But yeah. Yeah, you want that. When it comes to like, you know, those kind of close encounters, you definitely got to pray for other people. You don't want to do no harm. Yeah, no, last thing I want to do is cause harm. Last thing I want to do is hurt somebody. Because I don't hurt nobody. We don't hurt nobody over here. But you got to sometimes let people know. I know y'all have stories too. Y'all had to just give out a warning. Like, I wanted, like, if I was a dog, people always say, like, if you was an animal or a dog, what kind of dog would you be? Listen, I would be the most fierce, vicious one in the animal kingdom. I would. I don't play, man. And when I strike, I'm telling you, I strike hard. I do. I strike with the intent to I don't try to kill nobody, you know. But now I probably would. It depends. But I strike with the intent to let a person know I ain't the one. Because I don't want your ass to come back with that bullshit. See, people come back. They come back with the bullshit. Y'all, how do we even get on this? How do we get on this topic, y'all? It's crazy. These walks be having me reminiscing on the good old days. I like how they have these community gardens out here in New York. It's cute. Oh, I know how we get on it. I was talking about crossing the street and being hit, almost being hit, pretty much almost like practically being hit, right? And how I bust that motherfucker window out. I didn't even realizing my strength. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. Damn. Damn, Danielle. But I sometimes forget you forget your own strength until you have to use it. It's like, oh shit. Alright, let me get oriented. So I turned down that turn. I need to go. I need to make a left. That's around it. Get lost up ahead. Get off of that warning signal, boy. Give people a warning. And for me, you should just take that one time, just one hit, just one punt, one good one. That's all you need. Just look, they for sale. Damn, they ain't make it through the pandemic. Like a nice place too. Broadway. Do I really want to walk alongside this? Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here, y'all. Wait a minute. Wow, I know where I'm at. I didn't realize I was this close. Everything is just so together. I know. Okay, y'all, we made it to even walk to Williamsburg. Because Williamsburg does sit close to Bushwick, I guess, right? I know where I'm at now. I was like, wait a minute, where is this? But I remember it because this wine store and then this food market here. I know where I am.